Okay, there's my video for you. I hope this is what you wanted. So here is my Ubuntu client. Let's see here. On the network here, these are all VMs. I can go to my Linux server, go to the share. Of course, it's not working right now. We'll do this here. Here's my Windows Server file. I can take that, drop it over into my Windows client. It's my Windows 7 client. Let's see here. Take a look at the Linux client first. Go into the client folder that I created. There's our Linux client text. I'll drop it down on desktop. It moves over. If I want, I can delete this from here. Yes, I would like to delete. We'll move it back over. And there it is. So there's the client. Here's the server. Linux server file here. We'll move it over, drop it down. It's good. We'll delete it. And we'll move it back. Drop it in. So there's read write for server. Here's my Windows 7, which is this VM here, and here's my MacBook. We don't want to go there. Here's the server. I went ahead and shared the whole hard drive. We'll just go into users public, and here's my Windows Server file. So my Windows Server file, I'll move it over, drop it down, delete it out of the server, and we'll put it right back. We don't want to open it. And there it is, dropped right back down. So here's my Linux. This would be the server. So we can go to the client, the Linux client, which is a couple VMs over. We can take this Linux client file, drop it down. It's there. We can delete it. Move it back, drop it in. Then we can go over to the Windows 7 client. Here's my Windows 7 file. Drop it down. It's good. We'll delete that one. Move it back. So read write is good on that. And then we need to check out the server. So this is server to server. Here. Windows Server file. Drop it down. Delete it. And we'll move it back. Next client, server, Windows. Okay, so that's all there. There's the Windows Server. This one here is going to give me Skills PC is my Windows 7 client. Go to my public folder. Here's that Windows 7 file. There's console here. Here we go. Windows 7. We'll drop it down. Delete. And pop it back in. There's read write for Windows client, Linux clients. Oops. Read write. That back in. So then here's Windows Server to Linux Server next. right. Drop that back in, so that's good. Let's see. And now it's wanting to work for me here. This is my Linux client. Linux server here. Here's the server for Windows. Server file, we'll drop it here. Yeah, we'll replace it. We'll delete this. Just to show we can move it back. Okay. That's the server. Let's see if Windows 7 client will work for us here. It does. Move that over, drop it down, show you the read write. Back. Okay. So the only one that's giving me trouble here is the Linux server. Wait, I'm sorry. Windows Server, Windows 7, it's going to be the Linux client. Here we are. So Linux client's working. Read write. There we go. All the files have been written, deleted, moved over. I can actually, even just to be a dick, show you that I can connect my Mac as well. Look at that. There's a Linux client right there. Read write. Over to my Mac. What else here? Can do a Linux server. Let's just find the IP address of this sucker. 192.168.35146. So we'll come over here, connect to a server. We'll do 146. We'll do root at what did I name that thing? Linux server. Then my password. Let's see if this works here. Yeah, I made the permission so anybody can log in. Probably help if I remembered my username. Here's my Linux server file. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do 5 operating systems shared together. There we go. Hope that does it. Thanks.